Hey, what's good guys, Sin here, welcome back to the channel, and today we got a new video and it's actually going to be me going through my S&D class setups. A lot of people tend to come into my chat and ask me what classes I'm using. At the moment all I've been streaming is Search and Destroy, playing wages, tournaments, stuff like that. And people come into my stream, ask what classes I'm using, so I thought what better way to do it than just make a whole YouTube video where I showcase every single class that I have and break them down a little bit as to why I use them. So we're just going to hop straight into it, no time to waste. The first class is the STG. We all know the STG is really broken in this game, especially with Vital on the gun. But this is the class that I'm using. I think it's a basic class that majority of people are using. The hand stop instead of the M3 ready grip, which is another popular grip that people use, because this one, I don't feel like you notice that much of a difference. ADSing, especially on this time, because the sprint to fire, especially on this game, sorry, because the sprint to fire speed's really high. So like most of the time, I feel like you're pre-aiming a lot more. So having this where you get better recoil and accuracy to reduce that bloom, it works out better to use that. I also use a tactical stock because it allows me to strafe a bit more, like I was saying. With the sprint to fire on this game, ideally you want to be ADSing a lot more, because running about with AI isn't going to be beneficial at all. So obviously having a tactical stock, you can kind of pre-aim, go around corners, pre-aim and stuff like that. You know, you get the extra walking movement speed, as it says there. Yeah. Oh, actually, I also have hollow point on this, which is slightly different to other people. A lot of people like to use lengthen, which gives extra bullet velocity, or FMJ. I'd say FMJ is the one that I'd use if you were to use one, because a lot of things are wall bangable on this game. So having FMJ on it will just make that, like, so you do more damage shooting through them walls. But I use hollow point because you get that extra limb damage. It's kind of broken. You can like shoot people in the legs and arms and get like same multiplier as like the head, I think it is. It's very stupid. But yeah, that's the STG class. I've got a knife as my secondary. I'm pretty sure everything in the CDL has just been banned yesterday as a secondary, so like this really doesn't matter. For perks, we got ninja, radar, double time. These are like the perks that I'm gonna actually have on every single class. They're like the only perks to be using. I've tried lightweight as well. Lightweight gives you a boost to your speed overall, but most of the time if you're playing Search and Destroy, having double time is more beneficial, because you're going to be like trying to rush to a certain area and then hold that area, and you're not really going to be moving about too much if you're playing against good people. So having lightweight on just isn't as beneficial as double time. Radar, just if somebody's shooting without a silenced weapon, they show up on the minimap. Like, I don't think anything else here is even viable or allowed. Ninja, straightforward really. You get dead silence pretty much the entire time. If you are playing a map like Castle where you want to rush the B bomb site, I think it is, using fortified might be beneficial there, because then you can obviously take extra damage to nades and stuff like that, and then have the dead silence field upgrade, so you can use that when needed. In terms of lethal, we've got the Gammon Bomb. Gammon Bomb is pretty much broken. If you aren't playing GAs, you really should be using this, because I'm pretty sure it is GA'd in the competitive setting. Gentleman agreements, that is, that people have agreed to not use it. But obviously I'm not really competing, I just play Search and Destroy, so I use that. It's pretty much OP. It's like Semtex that explodes on impact. And then stun grenades. Sometimes I'll switch this out for smokes, especially on Berlin. When you're crossing into A bomb on defense, you can smoke that cross so they can't see how many of you crossed into the site, which is also beneficial. Like, obviously S&D is a game of like getting info and stuff like that, so obviously if you're smoking it, it's beneficial. I actually have two classes here. One has smoke on it. I don't know why. They're pretty much the same class. One has a frag and smoke, and the other one has a gammon and a stun. They're pretty much class. In terms of MP-40, perks, stun, lethal, all that, secondaries, all that the same. I'll just go through my actual class. So we have the recoil booster, have a foregrip, the Crutz 32 mags, hollow point, stippled, brace, quick, the folding stock, SLATE reflector, and I don't use a barrel on mine because people have asked me about this actually, so I'll go into this real quick. The barrel, I feel like all of them, so this one it increases your recoil, like it makes it more controllable, so less recoil. It increases the accuracy pretty much. I just feel like it's not necessary on the this gun, because it's like most of the time when you're challenging someone, it's going to be up close, and the recoil doesn't really have that much of an impact. These two, I just don't think they're worth it. Less bullet velocity, damage range, just no need. Damage range. This one's banned. If this one was loud, I'd say use this one, but it's banned, so yeah. In terms of this, recoil booster to get the extra fire rate. And then again, wait, I'll explain my second, but hollow point again increases limb damage. Also on this, you can literally 2-bullet people in the legs and arms. It's ridiculous. So if you are using this, make sure it's got a hollow point on it, and pair that with the crutch. Obviously that gives the extra damage, and that's how you get the 2 bullets in the limbs and stuff like that. And then recoil booster, you get the extra fire rate, so you just need to hit 2 bullets in the legs or the arms, and you know what I mean, you kill someone. So like having recoil booster, increasing that fire rate is beneficial there. Optic SLATE reflector. I mean, some people, it feels a bit weird using a red dot on a submachine gun, because like past Call of Duty is just not something you do, but you can have 10 attachments on this, so you might as well put something on. And the SLATE reflector for me is the best, because increases that visibility, making it easier to shoot out like the medium-ish ranges. But you can also use either of these two. They basically make your iron sights a bit bigger. It was what I was using before, but again, that's personal preference. That folding stock, stippled, all that stuff. Stippled, actually, I'd use this because I've tried different grips, and I realized if you don't have stippled on, I feel like the gun bounces more. I don't know if that's just a placebo effect or something. I'm not entirely sure, but I'd use stipple grip on that. And that's the MP-40 class. The AUTOMATON, or however it's pronounced. Again, all this is the same, but for the actual class, this might be different. I messed about with this quite a bit actually, to get a nice class, but this is what I end up getting. So we got the G28 compensator, recoil control. This gun has a lot of recoil, but at least from what I noticed anyway. It's mainly the horizontal recoil that throws me off, so obviously recoil control, that'll help with that. On this, you want to be using this barrel, just extra bullet velocity, range, accuracy. Using any of these, you're putting yourself at a big disadvantage, so you should make sure you use that barrel. SLATE reflector. I've tried both of these stocks. Again, with the sprint to fire speed in this game, you want to be using something where you can like pre-aim and like walk around corners and stuff like that a lot more. So use a skeletal stock to get that extra ADS movement speed and stuff like that. Hand stock, again, this gun has a lot of recoil. It helps with recoil, accuracy as well. To be fair, this gun doesn't have a lot of bloom, so that might be more beneficial to use, but it slows down the ADS, so I don't know. I don't think I've actually tried that, but I'd just stick with the hand stock. Band on ARs. Lengthened bullet velocity. I've honestly, with this, I don't know. I've not tried hollow point. I might try it, but at the moment I got lengthened on it. Granular grip. This will again increase that ADS movement speed. You get the stability, because this gun, like I said, recoils a lot, so you get that extra stability. Tighter grip to help with accuracy, and again recoil. And then on hand equipment dexterity, so you can throw a bit quicker. They're all my ARs and subs. And then finally the sniper class, the class that people have asked for quite a bit as well. This is my sniper class. I haven't really messed about with it a lot. I can't really tell you. I just tried to increase the ADS on a lot of this because it felt like it was really slow. So sprint fire speed increased, accuracy, damage range with that face stabilizer. I tried this barrel, but it has way too much sway on it. I think it felt like it was swaying a lot more, so I put this on because it's reduced scope sway and gun bob. So put that one on. Lengthened, polymer grip, flinch resistance. When you're getting shot at with snipers, you flinch quite a bit, so I tried putting that on to see if that helped, and I think it did, so I'd stick with that. Quick scope, so you can get better accuracy as soon as the ADS. I have fully loaded on that actually. I'd probably change that to something else. XT again on hand, and then the shot stock to increase that movement speed, ADS and all that stuff. And that is my sniper class. This has the wrap pistol on it, but like I said, it's been banned in CDL, so I guess you can't really use a secondary. So that'll be, I don't know if snipers would be that viable, because then if you're not sniping people, you can't really use your knife, you can't really use a pistol, so you're just kind of left helpless. You just kind of have to quick scope people. So I'm not really sure how that's going to work out, but that's the sniper class there as well. So there are all my classes that I use in S&D. If you do try the classes, make sure you like the video and let me know which one your favorite class was. And yeah, this is the first time me doing a class setup video like this. It was quite fun, but yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. I appreciate everybody watching, and yeah, make sure you like, comment and subscribe. Peace.